Here we go. All right, awesome. I am so excited for you guys to join me here because Team Destiny is near and dear to my heart. Team Beachbody Coaching has literally been a life changer to me and to most of the people on my team who work with us. You ask anybody whether they're an active coach, like building this business for an income, or if it's a coach who's just using the coaching for extra accountability and for maybe a discount on their products, all of them will tell you that it has completely changed their life. And that is something that's really special to me, to make sure that I'm doing something that's going to really make an impact on people, whether it's those who are coaching or those who are our customers or clients or whatever. It's one of the coolest things about coaching. Let me pull up my slides here and we'll get started with the slideshow. I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I can for you. And like I said, if there's questions that I just didn't answer, make sure you write them down and we'll go over them at the end. All right, so let's get started. My name is Ashley Albeck. I'm a mom of 3. I have 2 dogs and a hubby of 10 years. I live in a small town called Macungie, Pennsylvania, right outside of Allentown. I have a bachelor's degree in finance from DeSales University. After I graduated from college, I went right to a financial firm, a wealth planning firm, and got a job sitting at a desk, and I just wanted out, like right away. I couldn't handle being at a desk. I felt like I was jailed in, and I wanted out. I really, at the time, I already had my daughter, and at the time, I really just wanted to be able to pick her up from school, and I knew also that we wanted more children, and so what I wanted to do was stay home. So my hubby has worked his butt off to bring me home. And to do that, he worked really hard at work. We tightened up on the finances, and we even sold our house and moved in with friends to help save our money. I actually had my son then at our friend's house. And right after I had him, I was able to stay home, which was super awesome. Years later, 2 kids later, staying home all day, being around the kitchen constantly, moving 4 times, left me super overweight. I felt gross. I was unhappy with my body, and I hated needing all new clothing over and over again. I also felt like I was letting my family down since we weren't eating the healthiest, and I really wanted the best for them too. I wanted me and the kids to be healthy. And the thing is, I knew what to do. I had the tools because I've done it before. But something was missing, and I really needed the community and accountability. I didn't know it at the time that that's what I needed. So anyway, I joined a couple challenge groups, and to be totally honest, I was the absolute worst challenger. Like, I didn't show up every day. I didn't participate all the time. I was struggling. And after talking to my coach, who's actually on this call tonight, she encouraged me to actually run my own challenge groups to up my accountability. And needless to say, it actually worked. I started seeing more results and even started to bring in a couple $100s every month, which just gave me fuel to the fire of coaching. I absolutely loved it. It held me accountable, and I was making some money. We were doing okay financially. We finally built our home. We expected to stay in for a long time. I'm going to call it our dream home, but it's kind of our dream home. And then right after we moved in, bam, my husband's income was cut by 1/3, and we really felt the financial stress of it. So what I didn't expect happened. I wasn't expecting coaching to turn into an answer for 2 of my problems, my physical and my financial stress. It gave me the income to stay home. It helped me gain the health I wanted for me and my family. Now we're working towards other goals. We're working towards becoming debt-free and earning more than what we spend monthly. So basically, I'm working on my husband and I are working on replacing his income with our Beachbody income. Our actually huge victory this month is we think, hopefully, cross your fingers, we'll be making our last debt payment, which I'm very excited about. It's also helped me, being a coach has helped me build my relationships stronger. My husband and I have gone, we're married 10 years. You go through ups and downs, but being a coach has made me stronger in our relationship. I'll explain more about that later. We actually don't fight anymore. Every single day we used to fight about buying organic food. I would want it, and he'd be like, no, too expensive. And now we don't fight about that anymore. I've also taken my kids on trips because of my income from Beachbody, and I have met some of my closest, bestest friends through coaching. And we've also been able to go on trips with them too, which is super awesome. So I'm a 2-star diamond coach now. I am a Success Club legend, which probably doesn't mean too much to you right now. I'm a Size Live instructor, which has brought dance back into my life. And I'm a co-founder of Team Destiny. The other two founders of Team Destiny that lead up the team, the leader of Team Destiny is Amy. Didn't mean for that slide to go through there. Okay, so that's a cruise ship that we went on. Amy is a 3-star diamond coach. She's on this call also. She's the mother of Skylar and Logan. She works full-time as an administrative manager. So she does both, and that's pretty commendable. It's really awesome to watch her manage her time. She was never into fitness before being a coach, and she started with Chalene Extreme, quickly fell in love, started getting results, and look at her results. I mean, she's like a rock star. She loves hiking, spending time with her family, and she's an awesome leader. Our other leader of Team Destiny is Kaylee Pinto. She is a 5-star diamond and Success Club all-star. She's a Jesus lover. She's a wife and a supermodel, crunchy mom of 3 girls. She loves learning new ways to cook, organic, have a garden, bake, preserve, create. She's basically the crafty mom I've never been. She loves high energy workouts like Turbo, Chalene Extreme, 21-Day Fix, T25, and Size. Okay, so Team Beachbody. We represent the company Team Beachbody. And before it became Team Beachbody, it was just Beachbody. Beachbody is the company that 2 guys, Carl and John, came together and decided they wanted to work through, create these fitness programs that people actually have to work for. They're not like fly by the night, like, drink a pill or drink a potion, eat a pill and lose weight. They actually were programs that made people do work and get results, real results. And that's what made them different from other people. And they made their their company huge through infomercials. So all the older programs that you've probably heard of, Power 90, Slim and 6, P90X, all of those Turbo Jam were created before Beachbody. What happened is all these people started getting amazing results, and they had like a message board on Beachbody's website, and customers would talk about the results, and they would encourage each other, and they would help each other out. Those who got results would like give guidance to those who were looking to get results, and because of that, they realized, oh my gosh, we have this awesome opportunity here. Let's build another business based off of this one, but through word of mouth. And that's when they started Team Beachbody. Since Team Beachbody was around, they came out with, it like catapulted their business. They came out with so many more programs that all gave amazing results. And there's something for everyone in here. If you look at this list, I'm sure you've already heard of a lot of these programs because Beachbody programs really are a household name. 21-Day Fix, Turbo Fire, Less Meal Pump, The Asylum, P90X, 1, 2, and 3. They're all like things that everybody's really heard about. And if not, all you have to be like, oh, it's that infomercial. And they're like, oh yeah. So we have this really cool thing going for us where we have a great company that everybody already knows about. Okay. So a little bit more about the company. I'm not going to really dive into this, but basically their growth shows that people still need our products. They're still buying them, and more and more people are buying them every year. So that's really what I'm going for that. All right. So basically, if you talk to a friend and you said, hey, I need to lose weight, somebody's going to say to you, everybody knows how to lose weight. You got to eat healthy and exercise, right? That's what they say. But if it was that easy, then why would 1/3 of the US population be overweight and obese? And that's where coaches are that missing link. They do such a good job with encouragement and help that they've actually helped 1.5 million people in 2015 lose weight and gain health. Okay, so how do they do it? And what makes us special? Well, what makes us special is that we don't just eat right. We don't just tell people, oh, all you got to do is eat right and lose weight. We also don't just give them, suggest a program and say, here you go, have fun. We add the special sauce, okay? We add the peer support and the rewards, which is what people need. They need the accountability. They need this community of people who are not going to judge them, who are going to help them, and who are going to guide them. And that's what a Team Beachbody coach does. We well, I'll go more about what we do later, but we bring in these things. We bring fitness with all of our programs, our fitness programs that you've already heard of. We bring in nutrition with Shakeology and 3-day refresh and ultimate reset. We bring in the peer support with our challenge groups and our coaches, and we bring in rewards, which is great and so much fun because it makes fitness fun. Okay, so Shakeology. What makes Shakeology different? Shakeology is a powerhouse nutrition shake. It is not a protein shake. It is not a juice. What it is it's a combination of whole food nutrition. It has superfoods, which help you fight off which are antioxidants, okay? It has probiotics. And I mean, the buzzword nowadays is gut health. And yet we've had gut health help in our shakes for years. We have probiotics and digestive enzymes, which help keep your gut in check, which is really, really important when it comes to health, when it comes to boosting your immune system, when it comes to losing weight and having energy. And who the heck doesn't want any of those things? We also have, all your greens in there. We have, it's just a combination of whole food nutrition. Now, I'm not going to make this webinar about Shakeology, but what I'm telling you is it is awesome. It has replaced all of my vitamins, probiotics, digestive enzymes, and a meal a day, and that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, Shakeology. Oh, the other thing is I've been drinking it for 7 years. So I've been drinking it a long time before I even started coaching and helping other people. So these are all the ingredients just to show you a little bit about what's in Shakeology. It has over 70 foods, whole food, no additives and fake stuff in there, okay? So that's enough about that. We have something for everyone. We have fitness programs. Let me go back a second. We have digital access, which I'll talk about in a second, and weight loss help. So our new nutritionals. We have supplements, equipment. Basically, we even have live classes that you can teach in a gym. So there's basically something for everyone. Our digital access is pretty darn cool, where you can access every single Beachbody program right there on our website that you can download to your phone, the app to your phone, to your tablet. You can go on the site on your laptop. It's pretty awesome. So we have proven results. Now, this is really important because this is how Beachbody got where it is. It got there because of their infomercials, which are totally rocking. But the reason why they're rocking is because they're always showing transformations. And transformations only happen when there's real results. Beachbody has never had a hard time collecting transformations because their programs aren't a quick fix. They're real results driven. They take work, they take effort, and they take commitment. Okay, so our peer support, that's what holds us different, makes us different from everybody else. Our coaches help people get results with their peer support. So what is a coach? A coach doesn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. They can be. Like if you have a degree in nutrition, you can totally use that to help you with your Beachbody business. But you don't have to. I'm not. Kaylee's not. Amy's not. So we're not experts, okay? We already have, oh yes, they don't have to be at their results. So many, probably most of our coaches have got started as a coach before they already had like their after picture. They're just works in progress. We're all works in progress. They don't have to be an experienced salesperson. We actually would rather, like, if you are an experienced salesperson, it could help, but you need to learn a new thing. So it doesn't matter if you're an engineer, a salesperson, a doctor, a teacher, no matter what you came from, this is a new skill to learn. So it's something new. And so it doesn't matter what you did in the past, basically. You could be a stay-at-home mom. It doesn't matter. Okay. What a coach should be, though, is someone who's sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Okay, so a coach is, we'll go a little bit more over that, but let me just read through the rest of this. They're committed to being proof the product works, showing that they, are working out to the fitness programs, that they're drinking their Shakeology daily, and that they're eating clean and just being healthy from the inside out. And they need to be improving and developing themselves. So what do Team Beachbody coaches actually do? We're all work in progress, and that's what we just said before. So what we do is we work on ourselves, and we do that in multiple different ways. Physically, we're working on our nutrition, we're working on our fitness, we're doing the programs, we're eating clean, we're putting Shakeology into our body, which fills in the gaps for our nutrition. We're working on ourselves mentally also. So the thing about our coaches and our team is that we really drive personal growth, like really drive personal growth. Reason being is you can't share your progress if you're not progressing, right? So I wrote down mentally, but it could be mentally, spiritually, relationships, whatever it is, that's where we're trying to improve. We improve our overall lives, okay? So we read books called like The 5 Love Languages. We listen to podcasts called The Chalene Show or Joel Osteen. We read other blogs, and we just work on personal growth and learning how to relate with other people, especially our husbands, our family. It just helps us be a better person all around. Okay, we share our story then. So with that growth, you're going to have struggles. And so like these are examples of posts that some of our coaches have done. Kaylee, she posted about how she struggles raising a teenager. Anybody who has a teenager can relate to the fact that it is a struggle to raise a teenager, and especially a teenager girl. And I can say that because I have one. So Kaylee posts about that on one of her posts, and she talks about the struggle, and she talks about how she's going to work on it. And so she just talks about that and relates to other people about it. Amy here talks about her and her husband and how they had struggles in their relationship and how they've come past it and what they've done to help them through it. Mine's a silly little post about exercise. I struggle getting up in the morning to exercise, okay? It doesn't have to be all deep and down. It just needs to be a struggle, and that's something I struggle about, okay? So I share my struggles. We also share our victories for ourselves and others. So in this post here, somebody's congratulating Rainey, who's also on our team. Super awesome coach, by the way, Rainey. She has twins. She's a physician's assistant. Like, she's super awesome. And look at her results. She got awesome results. So somebody posted about Rainey saying, hey, look at this chick. She did awesome. Congratulate her. We also have a post here about Amanda Steele and how she awesomely took tacos, made them 2 different variations, and showed people what was in them. And I think that is so awesome because I love seeing that stuff on social media, and I would eat that up. I would love that post because it would give me an idea for what I can do. Basically, our stories change the world, and by sharing our struggles and our victories, it inspires other people to work on theirs. We also share our hobbies and our lifestyle. Here I'm like, I love coffee, and I just started loving coffee like two years ago. So I found this cup, I shared it. Some organizational tips, shared it. Rainey shared about her daughter wearing underwear on her head. Okay. Amy shares about how she curls her hair. I love Amanda because she is so funny, and so she shares awesome humor on her social media. I asked a dumb question, which did great on social media. This is just what we do. We create relationships through sharing our story. And it's really just a lot of fun is what we do. After that, we've created relationships. We shared our story. We related with people. Then we invite others to join us. And through our posts, a lot of people already ask us. They're like, hey, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And then we let them know, hey, well, we have a challenge group coming up, and I would love for you to be part of it. Do you want more information? And that's about it. And then if they say yes, then you follow up with them and give them the information. And that is basically how we invite others to join us. So it could be through a post. It could be through someone asking you in person. It could be an event on Facebook. It could be anything. And there's just so many different ways to invite people. Okay, benefits of being a coach. Benefits of being a coach. You get to set your own hours. Now, here's the really cool thing. A coach can be someone who works, 30 minutes, 60 minutes a day in their coaching business, whether it be a little bit in the morning, a little bit at night. Or they could be someone who really wants a full-time, like something that's going to replace their full-time income. And so maybe they work up to like 3 hours a day. So it really, truly depends on your goals, on how much time you put into Beachbody coaching. It really depends on your goals. It depends on your lifestyle. It depends on what you're already doing. And that is what's so awesome about it, the flexibility. Hey, listen, I'm here in an office that's not even my office building because I wanted to go to an event tonight, but I still wanted to be here with you. So boom, I got it. I'm here at the event. I got to eat fun food made by chefs. And now I'm doing my webinar. And guess what? When I'm done, I'm going to go back and eat more food. Coaches, they don't have to eat right all the time, 100%. Okay, so you can focus part-time or full-time. You can build online or in person. You can share your passion and attract people. Listen, that's what it is. You're sharing what you love. You're sharing things that you might be interested in. So like the last post, I did something about organization. I am not good at organization, but I'm interested in it. So I'm going to learn and I'm going to share what I'm learning. And that is where people can relate. And that's so like, this is so awesome, guys. I can't believe we get paid for doing this. Okay, next, rewards. So commissions, bonuses from team growth. So as your team gets bigger, you get bonuses from it. Trips. Oh my gosh, we just went on a trip last year on a cruise. I've never been on a cruise before. It was so awesome. A huge amount of, a couple of our team members are going to this huge trip in Punta Cana in just a couple months. It's going to be awesome. Some of us are going to New Orleans this year. Next year, we signed up to go to Mexico, and we earned that trip. So you can take your husband, your significant other, a child. You could take your whole family. It doesn't matter. You earned the trip, so you figure that part out. But it's just so awesome. We have recognition. Our recognition is so much fun. We love to recognize others. So on team calls, at events, we love to show our appreciation for each other, and it's just so genuine, and I just don't think we get that at a lot of other places. So it's really cool to have it here. We have learning and personal growth and development, which we talked about before. Okay, outstanding support. Guys, if you are interested at all in being on Team Destiny, you are going to be in good hands when you get started. We have training and tools, and our training is actually one of the best in the area. We have an awesome website that's self-paced, and you work on it on your own, but yet you still get to have coachable moments with your coach. It's really great. You get to interact with the whole team. So if you have questions, we have a Facebook page that you can interact it in. You can ask all kinds of questions, and you usually get answers right away. Our training and tools, we have the Business Quick Start, Coach Basics. These are just different trainings that we have to get you started and get you started fast. Listen, our coaches now are doing what we did. Like maybe it took us a year to accomplish. They're now doing that in 3 months. So it's really amazing time to be in Beachbody as a coach. We have marketing tools. Our communication from the company is amazing because there's so many different ways. We have podcasts. Every week there's a national wake-up call, and it goes on a podcast. So I stick that in my ear and listen to it as I'm doing errands or doing laundry or something. We have monthly newsletters, we have coach breaking news, and we have the coach FAQs, which you can find all the answers in there. They're also on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. You can find support wherever you go. What to expect from our team, Team Destiny, the new coach training, which I told you about, the weekly team calls that we have. Tonight, we actually use this as a team call, which is super awesome. So you can invite other people when we do this on our team calls. So listen, we're not all about recreating the wheel. What we're doing is we're showing you the steps, and you customize them for you. It's really awesome. You don't need to recreate anything. We have team building events. We have leadership trainings, Facebook team page I told you about, and the recognition and accountability. Look at that team. I love our team. It's so much fun. I'm a little biased, I guess. What are the options? Okay, so if you're ready to be a coach and you want to join our team, it depends on what your goal is, and I want you to talk to your coach about it. But you can do a couple things. I'm going to flip through this actually. You can join as a customer or join as a coach. But tonight we're really talking about coaching. If you really aren't interested in coaching, like it just doesn't resonate with you, that's when I'm going to say, listen, join a challenge group. I 100% know that you're going to love the challenge group. But join it and see if you do love it. And then you can decide if coaching's right for you. But if you're ready to be a coach, then we're going to talk about that. To be a coach, there's a couple different ways to be a coach. I'm not even going to go off of this slide real quick. If you've already had a challenge pack in the past, you actually get your coach enrollment fee waived of $39.95. That's what it says here. If you haven't gotten one in the past, you can buy one now and get it as you become a coach, and then your fee is still waived. The challenge pack comes with a fitness program, your Shakeology, 1 month of Shakeology, and a 30-day, well, actually, I'm going to suggest that you do the full year of Beachbody On Demand because it's well worth it, much better value, and it's brand new, so it's not even on the slide right now. Well worth it. And then you get 1 month of Shakeology, a full year of Beachbody On Demand, and then you have access to every single Beachbody program there is, which is really amazing because there's 3 more coming out this year, and you will get access to that. You get on Shakeology HD so that your Shakeology comes every month so you don't have to worry about it running out, which is one of my least favorite things. If that happens to you, I'm very sorry. Make sure you're on HD because you're not going to want to run out. Okay. Your ongoing business service fees. This is the best part. I got to tell you about this. It's only $16 a month to be a coach, which is pretty cool because in any other organization, somehow you have to have like inventory on hand and it's like $40 a month and blah, 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 blah. This is $16 a month and you don't have to buy anything in inventory. They do all of your shipping. They manage all of your websites. They give you the coach online office. They give you the customer support, the technical support, the marketing, the communications, the training, the success on demand. I'm telling you, it is such a good value to be a coach. Talk about like anytime someone starts a business, they have like hundreds of $1,000s that they have to invest. And this is $16 a month. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so you can also join as a customer, which I told you before, but we're talking about coaching here. So here's the deal. In the next 24 hours, I want you to get with the person who invited you here. You can call them right after you get off the call, which I would suggest because you're going to want to talk to them. Answer this for them. What did you like most about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? And which option appeals to you, a coach or a challenger? I want you to think about what can becoming a coach do for you. Who can I help? And what are my goals and dreams? And so to give you an example, what can be, for me, I'll give you an example of what I was thinking when I became a coach. What can it do for me? Well, I knew at the time that I wasn't going into this being like, oh, I'm going to make a ton of money. That wasn't my thing. What I knew was that I needed extra accountability. And so I knew, like I already was a coach for the discount of my Shakeology and products, but I wanted to know more about holding myself more accountable towards my goals because I wasn't hitting the goals that I wanted. So that's what I went in. I was like, okay, I want to go in and run these challenge groups because I want to hold myself more accountable and get better results. I instantly started thinking about who I can help. And that's where I started getting a little stuck because I had personally done other at-home, at-home positions, like at home, like selling other stuff, okay? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go sell more stuff to people because I already did that and I already asked all my friends and family, so I didn't know what to do. And that's when I started thinking about social media. And that's when I started learning how to share my story on social media. And that's how I just learned how to organically start talking to people on social media. And that's who joined me, people who I was just friends with in Facebook. What are my goals and dreams? And at first, my goals and dreams were to lose weight and feel good about myself. And now my goals and dreams have changed. So that will constantly change for you. I want you to think about those things. And I want you to get back to the person who invited you and answer those for them, okay? So that is the end of the slideshow. Let me quit this screen share. Can you see me now? Okay, good. I am super excited, and you could tell I'm really passionate about this. And if I was like rambling, I'm sorry, but I really could talk about this all night long, but I knew I had a time frame to stick to. So I think I did okay, but I want to know how many questions you have and what questions. And I see that there's some questions in here in the chat section. Where's the love button on here? Woohoo! Not really a question. Well, it is a question, so that's okay. Okay, guys, this is what I want from you. I want you to unmute your phones. Okay, who else is on here? And I want you to tell me what questions you have. Now, Kim and Jana, since I already talked to you and I got to know you a little bit, I want to, oh, who else is on? There's a Crystal on here too. Colleen, hi, Colleen. Kaylee, Carrie, Amanda. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to pick on you guys because I already talked to you before you got on the call. Let me ask you what questions you have that I did not cover? Or do you have questions of something I did cover, but you didn't quite understand what I was talking about? One of you has to speak. I want a question. I want a real question.
My mother called. Well, so I missed what the challenger is versus the coach.
Oh, okay. So a challenger is someone who isn't quite ready to be a coach, and so they just want to join the challenge group. But you're already in a challenge group, right?
Okay.
So you are a challenge. You are a challenger right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, we're just saying there's two options. I mean, you can become a challenger or a coach. I mean, we're talking about coaching tonight. But if for some reason you're just not ready, then I would say become a challenger now. Get to know what it is and go for it that way. Do you have to be a challenger before being a coach? Absolutely not. There's a lot of people on our team who became a coach first and then became a challenger because they needed to learn what that was all about. You know what I mean? It's part of their training process. Good question. Jana, I'm going to pick on you.
Okay.
What kind of questions do you have?
I was actually thinking the same thing as for what you just said, because I wasn't a challenger, and it does concern me because I lost 30 pounds, but I did it by juicing, not by doing that. So I had told this to Lynn before. I was looking more to tone up and get like muscle definition and that type of stuff because I am at my goal weight, but and I have people ask me that all the time and ask me about healthy eating and stuff. So I wonder if there's a conflict for me, just because I haven't used any of your products. I love
your question. So here's the deal. First of all, you lost 30 pounds while juicing. Are you still juicing now?
Yeah, I do every day. Yes.
Okay. And you're replacing meals with juicing, or you're just?
No, I added it into my diet, and then I sometimes do depending on what the day is.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. It's a labor of love.
Well, here's the deal with juicing and with having results before becoming a coach, because listen, there's a lot of fitness people out there. I'm sorry, I'm like hot because I'm passionate here. I'm like yelling. Okay. So there's a lot of people who were personal trainers who became coaches who weren't using the products first. You know what I'm saying? Because they saw something where they could help other people, even though that they didn't know yet what the products were about. And so they became a coach and started using the products and realized that they totally fell in love with it and continued on their progress. I know for a fact that if you juice, you are learning about your nutrition, right? You're going along with it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And if you are a clean eating person and you love what juicing has done for you and you understand the benefits, then you are going to love Shakeology. Okay. So what I would suggest is become a coach at first and a challenger at the same time. You're going to get your discount on your Shakeology, because why not get your discount on Shakeology? Like why would you pay full price anyway, right? So join the challenge and start using the products. You are already ahead of a lot of people because you started going through a transformation. You know how to share your journey because people are already asking you. Okay. So share what's already working for you. Share about your juicing. Share about clean eating. Because these are all, it's not one size fits all here. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you have your path. I have my path. Kaylee has her path. Amy has her path. Kim has her path. So yours is just a different path. And so you're going to share with people what's been working for you. Okay. And as you get to learn more about Shakeology, it doesn't take long. Literally, just look at the ingredients. You'll be blown away. It doesn't take long, and you'll be able to share about that too. And then you'll just be like, dude, look at this. I'm going to add this now because it's also something else that's going to keep me healthy and help me maintain what I have. But you're not just maintaining, you're growing, you're learning, you're becoming more healthy. And that's what this is about. And then you just share it. You just share what you're doing. Do you already share what you do, like on social media with the juice?
Not normally, no.
Okay.
I mean, I have in the past, but very, very minimally.
But you said people do ask you about what you're doing.
Yeah, just like friends that see me or family or, somebody that didn't see me for a while, that type of thing.
Do you think it would make you feel like really useful and helpful and good about yourself to be able to help those people?
Oh, sure. And I do a lot of that now, but most people are not into the the labor intensiveness of juicing and, you know, the equipment and stuff that you need for it.
Yes. So this is how you have to think of it. You're still going to share your stuff about juicing, but just what you said, people aren't into that. Well, now you're just expanding your tool belt. You're like, oh, okay, well, I have something else that you might want to learn or do. And like the containers that come with 21-day fix, you might not know about that yet, but you will. It teaches you how to eat clean, have variety in your diet, teaches you all of this, portion control. That's a really good tool to have in your tool belt to help people. So it's just expanding your tool belt. That's really what it is. And then you can help more people that way. So I really think that this would be totally up your alley. Like, I feel like you're already doing half of it. You just
Probably.
you just don't realize you're not getting paid for it yet. And not that we're all about the money, but it makes it worth wanting to help more people. You know what I mean? Like it's fun and you get paid for it and it helps support your family. So yeah, I think this is right up your alley. Do you see how the connection how it can connect together?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, to be honest, I'm not very, I don't have a website or anything. Like, I'm not real technically savvy. In fact, my husband had to help me to get on here. So.
Well, that's what our trainings are all about. Listen, you don't need to know everything. You just need to have a passion and a desire to want to help people and be coachable. That's it. That's all you need. You need to be able to
Okay, good to know.
Take a class and learn, you know? Okay, anybody else on here have questions that they want to ask? So I have to start calling out more people. I think that's good. Okay, so just to recap, to get started as a coach, if you've already bought a challenge pack, I'm going to use 2 examples here because I have 2 people on here with 2 different examples.
Can I ask can I jump in and like ask a question that I had when I was
totally
starting? So
yeah.
So just so you guys know, I'm still a new coach. I've only just been a coach for like 30 days about that. So one of the questions that I had in the beginning was, how am I going to coach people when I haven't done every one of these programs? Because there's so many programs. I'm in my 3rd challenge group now. I'm about to start my own challenge group, the 4th one that I'm going through. So there's all these different Beachbody programs. And I'm like, how can I be a good coach if I haven't done every one of them? So Ashley, there you go.
So I think you were asking, only because you were cutting out a little bit there, how can you be how you personally felt like, okay, how can I be a good coach if I don't even know all of these programs? I didn't even do all of them, right? Is that the question? Awesome. So here's the beauty of Beachbody is there are a lot of programs. So there's something for everyone, basically. High intensity, low impact, dancing. I mean, there's a lot of different things on it that Beachbody offers, which is like totally a pro. However, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed about it, that could be a little con. And the beauty of it is that you're part of a team. So two teams. You're part of Team Destiny, which is us. It's like, I don't know, 300 strong. I forget how many people are in Team Destiny. And then there's the big team of Team Beachbody. And both sets of teams have so many tools for you to learn from. We also have our page. So I think, Brittany, I think it was you. I don't remember. When you're a new coach and you're just learning what the programs are, first of all, there's tools and pamphlets that show you, okay, if somebody wants something low impact and only 30 minutes, go towards this one. If somebody wants to bodybuild and gain muscle, go towards this one. And so you can ask a lot of questions and by just looking at the sheet so that you'll know. But if you're really just not sure, you can always go into the team Destiny page, and you put a question in there. So-and-so is looking for this and this and this. Can you guys give me some suggestions? And then people give you tons of suggestions and answers. And we're just like kind of like a big happy family. So you're going to get answers very quickly, and you can always have like your lifeline, your coach, your sponsor coach, your upline diamond coach. You'll get an answer very, very quickly. There's never a shortage of answers. Does that answer your question, Brittany? Do you feel like that's how it helped you? Was that like the answer for you then?
Yeah, and I just asked it just for more information because I know that was one of the first like things that popped in my head.
It's a good question. And a lot of people also question, they're like, well, I'm not an expert or a nutritionist. And that's that's not what we're about. We're about guiding people to the right tools and helping them through it. So you don't have to be a nutritionist or a fitness expert. You don't need to teach people how to have good form. You don't need to teach people like, their macros. You just need to have the right tools in your toolkit to refer them to. And that's what we do. Okay. Any other questions? Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the call. I'm going to stop the recording.